Five. All right, call to order at 6:04 PM. Roll call, Mr. Hamilton.
All right, Miriam,
Here.
okay, Dave Oliver,
Here.
Roman,
Here.
Jim Hamilton here. And missing, I've got Marcos and Ryan Holland. What time was our start?
6:04.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to item 3, meeting additions and subtraction minutes from the last meeting. Give you guys a few minutes to go over them if you haven't already.
You guys are ready.
I'll second.
Motion by Miriam, second by Dave, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 4-0. All right, old business, confirming sponsorships. From the previous meeting, have we heard back from either Ocean Bank or Grams or?
Yeah, I have a few updates. We haven't been able to reach Ocean Bank yet. But we sent them an email. Hopefully they'll be reaching out soon. Adriana from the Grams told, she wrote me an email that unfortunately their budget only allows them to sponsor $1,000. So she asked, if we will, take the $1,000 or if she would just do the silver sponsorship, which is 750. I don't know, it's up to you guys, but Grams have always worked with you guys, so I don't know if just giving them the gold for the 1,000, or if you want to bump it down and just get the 750 for them. Up to you guys.
Discussion?
I make a motion that we accept the Grams $1,000
Yeah.
based on the required support.
I'll second that.
Okay, so we have a motion to accept a gold sponsor from the Grams at 1,000 instead of 1,500. Second by Dave Oliver, in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? See none? You can go ahead and give them the go-ahead for the gold sponsorship at 1,000.
Okay.
And then you said we haven't heard from them.
We haven't heard from Ocean Bank as of yet. I'll follow up with them again tomorrow. I know that Jim's been calling them every day, every half hour, so hopefully they'll reach back out. I also received a sponsorship, more or less commitment from Payway. They want to do a bronze sponsorship, and then they want to do an in-kind donation of gift cards to kind of give out to, we could do either a raffle or we could do something of that sort for Payway. So
Is
they're
Miami Lakes Auto Mall, okay.
they have, I haven't been able to get a hold of them. So I'll give you guys, I'll send an email out to everybody once I hear back from them, because I know that we're cutting it close in terms of time. But when it comes to the paella, Orlando's Paellas, they confirm we're good for that date. Same as last year in terms of price, but I'll be getting that confirmed invoice sometime this week as well. And then I reached out to the tables and chairs company. They didn't answer me, but we heard from Marcos that they're good to go. So I don't have confirmation, but in regards to that aspect,
Is there a way we can find out what we paid them last year? I think you looked it up, didn't you?
I didn't actually have,
We didn't have the breakdown from last year.
it might have been on the budget, more of
It
a budget,
was.
I don't know. Like, we have the same sheet.
You don't have it in there?
I have to go page by page.
Going back while he's looking for that, the gift cards, did they say how many and at what increments?
No, they literally emailed me maybe half an hour before we got here.
Okay.
So, I don't have the entirety of the details, but
Okay.
my guess
Name of a
maybe-
person, because we did talk about us creating a spreadsheet of contacts, maybe we can start adding these people
Yeah,
to do that.
yeah. I'll have a spreadsheet of everybody who has donated, because then also like that I can keep a budget and then we
Right.
can transfer it over to next year as well.
Okay, so I have the 22-23 budget here. Tables, lights and highways was 1,300 last year. Cause it's 1,800, they give a $500
That in-kind donation.
in-kind donation as a bronze, I think for whatever 500 is, it's an in-kind donation.
Right.
So we, so it's 1,300. Last year, the paella was 922.50. We spent 400 on plates, cutlery, cups, wine, beer, soda, and water. The plaques were 660. The polos were 150 roughly. The bartender was 150, the photographer was 90. So last year we had a budget of 4,500 and we spent 4273.55 roughly. It was 922.50 for the buy and a $50 sale, so 972 what we spent.
When screenshot that, so.
Good for you to see. This is Manny Martinez from last year.
I think too, we talked
Was that
about,
last year? Because Manny wasn't. That was.
I think Manny was
Austin
covered.
Tubbs.
Yeah, but I think Manny was
Oh,
covered.
okay. I just want to make sure.
It's right here, it's in October. This is 10/17/23 is when Manny sent it. He sent it to Austin.
Okay.
I think he was coming for Austin that meeting.
Oh, okay.
Before this too. With all the documents. Yeah, I just said it. That's why I'm running out of space in my Gmail because I don't delete anything.
yeah, and I think it depending on what our budget is, or if we don't, because that's, we have 4,500, but are we anywhere near that?
We're at 2250 right now.
Right,
Right now, well. Right now, as we stand, we have our regular budget, which I think is
1,000.
1,000 from the town.
We're gonna accept 1,000 from the grams, which will give us 2,000, and then if
we
we
have
do
the
pay away at
250.
250, it's 2250. So we're still 2250 short of where we were last year, which again, if we get
Ocean Bank was one.
Ocean, what's the title is what, 25?
Yeah.
So if we get our title, we're over where we were last year, which is great, because it lets us do more stuff.
Then we had the auto mall.
We still have Automall and I'm working on Mayor's Cafe. I'm negotiating the Mayor's Cafe. I sent them, I'm trying to get them to be a silver.
Oh, good.
Manny gave me a thumbs up, but then when I sent him the prices, he's still, he's working it out with his partners.
Right.
And then, so I asked him today, but he hasn't answered me. Today's his last day in office.
Right.
So I mean, as long as we get our title sponsor, we should be all right. As long as we can lock in our title sponsor, because if not, then well, we gotta change signage. I haven't laxed, I'm sorry, I'll get you the
Yeah,
black
the
wording,
breakdown, yeah.
this week.
Also, Alex, we haven't received a photo, from.
Right.
I know that he was having some,
He's having health issues, so.
so just whenever possible, and then.
Oh, yeah.
From Jose?
I have not received any.
Okay, you saw my email to Jose.
Yeah, I saw that you sent them an email and that requesting for it, he just hasn't replied. I'll get an email.
I'll get on.
I'll get with Tico this week.
Mhm.
So that we can send them at least the 2 that we have.
Yeah.
So you can start designing something, because then we gotta figure out what we want on the
Right.
poster, just
Right.
name with the logo,
I
class
think a
of,
little bio cap of what they do,
you,
maybe like a bullet,
you wanna do that, or,
just something, because let's say people that are showing up or coming, they see the guy, they see the name, they don't know what they've done.
Okay.
Yeah, you can look at a picture, but like maybe, even if it's like 4 bullet points,
Okay.
their top of what they've accomplished, like why are they
yeah,
here?
'cause he told me, I saw him 2 weeks ago. He told me just get it to him with time,
Okay,
so then he has time, because especially if he has to design it.
okay.
So-
I'll look up, I'll read reads, and then I'll give you like 4 bullet points.
Yeah, just shoot an email,
Okay.
just copy Andres, and then when he, I think you
Yes.
sent me Reed's pictures and everything, so I'll send those to people,
Mhm.
send Reed's pictures, and I have Danny's. I'll send those so that he can start working on those. So we can get proofs back and get them approved. And then he'll just have to, print them out. I'm trying to negotiate with him to do like a 16 by 20 poster,
Okay.
but I don't know, I gotta see,
Right.
how big he can do it
Mhm.
at printing time. And then, so we got that. So I mean, again, it's going back now, if we can lock up Ocean Bank, if not, we gotta find a title sponsor because that would require signage change. 305 Sports never reached out again?
No, but Laz is, he told me, he's like, oh, let me look into how much I got. He's usually pretty good with it, but I'll reach back out to him.
Okay. Yeah, if I can lock in mayors, if we can lock in our title sponsor, we're gonna be way over where we were last year, which is great because, we want to do some stuff out there and then
Right.
we want to continue with the podcast, obviously depending what happens tomorrow, if we have a studio or not. If not, we gotta figure out, because obviously there's a lot of podcasts in the town that don't have that studio, so I gotta see where they would end up. We can-
It's good that, in a way, that we've kind of not go back from the auto mall, because if Ocean Bank doesn't title sponsor.
Yeah, we could-
in
we
the
could
past,
ask
he
them.
he wanted to. So we could.
You have a good relationship with Fred, right?
Yeah.
So we have to kind of set a time limit for
Yeah.
ourselves, how much longer. we
Because
need
we're about
Ocean Bank
5
to
weeks,
sell.
we're about 5 weeks away.
Yeah, because we need to, if we do need to find that
This
title
week.
sponsor, we need to switch very,
Right, for
Drastically.
signage and, yeah.
Yeah. I would say by the end of the week, if we haven't heard back, then we gotta start scanning. Which would be
You wanna
the 8th.
make that official?
I'll make a motion that if we haven't heard by the 8th, then we start looking for a title sponsor. Anybody want to second that?
I will.
Second by Miriam,
The 8th is Monday,
Friday,
Friday.
this Friday,
Mhm.
okay,
because Monday's a holiday, so
yeah, I'll second.
well, we got a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so we have we have an item carried forward that if we haven't heard from our current title sponsor by the 8th, we'll start negotiating with anybody else we can find to do a title sponsor change if need be. And then I'll get back with Manny and Danny to see if I can get mayors to finally lock in. So yeah, I'm not gonna ask Tico to talk to Fred just yet until I hear back from
Right.
Ocean Bank.
Right.
Because if we need Fred for a bigger amount, then I don't wanna,
Is there someone at Ocean Bank that we've talked to?
we used to deal with, Terry Kirby.
Right.
He's no longer in that
He's-
role.
He's been in Spain this past month, so that's why I really don't go directly to him, I'm trying to go through the channels. So we don't get the feelings hurt,
Mhm.
so.
And I emailed. The contact that they gave Jim, who is supposed to be running sponsorships and, community outreach. I emailed her and she hadn't reached back out. So, now all we could do is, I'm gonna actually send a kind of a follow-up email and just say, hey, any
Any
updates on this? And then we'll give them till Friday.
I'd even tell her, if you're gonna do an update, I mean, I would actually tell her that we need, because they go through committees.
Yeah.
And even sometimes, I know they're gonna do it, but officially, she doesn't know that, it's gonna happen regardless of what she's.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we gotta let her know that we need a decision by
That's what
Friday.
I'm saying, so. if
Yeah, I
we're-
always tell her we need a decision by
if
Friday,
we're
if they're gonna be
sitting
able
here
to
another
help us
email.
out or not.
I'm gonna send that right now.
And then, okay, that email had a lot of good information there. So, and this also has a timeline on it for the day of the event. Okay, so we had the parking lot would be closed at 7 AM at Optimus that day. Baseball should be done by then, so baseball shouldn't need to park there. Even though
On that
baseball,
Saturday,
yeah.
I don't remember what.
No,
we
yeah,
did
they
in the
finished
past.
before then.
Yeah, the thing is with all the rainouts, I don't know how, if they're gonna have to push back a little bit or not. But I would assume they wouldn't be that far back.
Yeah, because the,
We're so far back. No, I'm just saying, yeah,
I think they're a couple weeks behind schedule
Yeah.
with all the rainouts.
right.
they will finish playoffs the week of December 2nd. So even if they push it a week,
It's still
it's
the
still
ninth.
before.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so I mean, we had here, last year was 7 AM, parking lot closed. 11:30, Fiesta Carousel showed up. For setup. 3 o'clock ice run. 4 o'clock final setups, it says here, inside Austin. 5 o'clock committee arrives. And 5:15, town staff arrival. Inductee and guest arrival. 5:30 was reception with interviews. 6:30 kickoff. And then 6:40 start, 6:40, 6:45 start with the inductions. 7:30 photo op, an unveiling, and then 7:45 reception, and open the exhibits of whatever time people leave. So I mean, I think that's a pretty good schedule. That's an email I just sent you.
Yeah.
I should be getting a meeting with Danny Delgado just to confirm everything with him. So are we doing, looks here like last year we did 20 guests for each inductee.
Well, because last year we didn't get a good turnout response, I think the comment was, so I'm not sure the timing of that, like if we told them in advance, but we would have known. You know, the
Eventbrite
turnout.
still isn't.
yeah, I
Generating.
haven't gotten, any good updates on that. Let me, I'll
What was
get
that?
down to it.
It was Eventbrite? Is that-
Eventbrite,
is
Yeah,
that-
we're
It's up
doing it
already.
through, we're doing it through Eventbrite. It's been on there for about a month and a half
Yeah.
already.
Like I registered 4 people there just to get, start pushing, so. Cause then I share that on my social media.
What is how do you get into the
I'll send you
Eventbrite?
the text.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it's eventbrite.com/Town of Miami Lakes,
Oh.
and then all of our events pop up there.
And then you just pick.
Yeah.
Of course, all thing. I guess that's a decision we should probably make, because we're gonna be talking to the nominees. And if we don't have good signups within, maybe another week or so. Why not let them invite 20 of their good friends, particularly like Alex, that will have probably a lot of, good friends that would like to come.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can definitely get away with 20 per. I don't see why not. Cause again, it's 4 inductees.
Right.
I don't think all 4 will bring 20.
Right.
I mean, again, I don't know the Caballero family. I don't know how big of a family they have.
Got 3 sons. They're all married and he's got 5 grandsons.
You think they'll all attend?
That's 11 people plus.
I mean, I
his
don't
wife.
know if they're all.
I'm promoting it.
You might even have some
Plus his
geezers.
wife.
Yeah, some geezers might come.
Which is fine.
Right.
That's perfect.
And we probably got some geezers to come.
Yeah. It's.
How many are you
I like
doing
to
the
see it
Bahia for?
full, a lot of people.
It was for the same amount as last year, and I think you guys did for about 70 to 80 people.
Yeah, cause that food
So much.
is so much. I mean, that's why we can serve 120 out of
Right.
75.
Right.
Because again, and not everybody's gonna eat,
Right.
Mhm.
So.
Would you guys like me to change it to 50 or?
No,
keep it
I
at
think
70?
75, because then what we'll do is we'll open it to 20 per guest. So based on the email from last year, it was 20 per guest with 10 parking spots. Not that they need 10 parking spots each,
Right.
but we've given them
So-
that option
So in other words, will the 20 guests come in?
on the VIP
So all 20 can come at 5:30?
at 5:30,
Okay.
because those are the guests, like their personal guests.
Right.
So they can come at 5:30.
I personally like that because I'd like to see a lot of people there.
Exactly, no, I agree. I
Right
agree.
from the get-go.
From the get-go.
And I can't count on the town supporting it, the townspeople. It's coming out to see it.
Also,
Well, yeah, residents.
not the best news, but the Christmas event is at the same time as our event in Royals, in Veterans Park.
What Christmas is it?
They're holding their annual, Day with Santa, Christmas.
I've never even heard of it.
That, or
And I live right there. I mean, honestly, I live on that
they
west
do
side.
where they go out, the kids, they come, there's a Santa, maybe, they have like a little.
See,
I
and
don't
that didn't, you know, we definitely gotta have a discussion with the town manager. Because we're based off of a resolution with our date, and we did that way, the town knew when our event was, so that they wouldn't double book. Especially the elected officials.
Yeah, so and that was something that was done after ours, because that was from the
Cultural Affairs
the
Committee?
youth
Youth Activities Task Force?
yeah.
I mean, I don't understand how the town approved it then, because, I mean, why are you double booking events? I mean, who would we need to talk to about that? Because that's not fair to us.
Yeah, no, I get you. It's probably not gonna be able to.
No, granted, but
this
for
year,
future
but,
purposes.
Um,
I mean, we're tied to our date by resolution of the town council. It's not like we can move our date. But, you know, our date is set in stone every year, second Saturday of December for that reason.
Mhm.
You know, I think it was 2 years ago, they did a concert or something like that. So all the town officials went to the concert, a holiday concert. And they said, oh, we won't do that again. You know, and then now they're doing this, that another committee, it's not even the town doing it, it's another committee that should have been told no, you know?
yeah, no, I get you.
Do they
But
have
so-
calendars, like Google calendars, like
Yeah,
when somebody
well-
hosts an event, they put it on the
well,
calendar?
we have an Outlook,
Probably not.
we have an Outlook, and we have a calendar on our website. So
They
there
just
there
don't use
is there is you know, they're on there. So I don't know. My best guess is that they didn't want to do it too close to Christmas because then nobody's here, and they didn't want to do too far from Christmas because then it's
Yeah,
not really Christmas.
Again,
so-
I mean, do it during the week.
Are we okay with the stage though? Because.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
sounds
no,
like They
there-
use that stage for Santa.
We already, no, I have the stage on lock.
Okay.
That's not gonna be an issue, same
Okay.
as the trailer, we're gonna have the trailer behind, so. we
And the
have-
sound
Yeah,
system,
yeah,
the
we'll have everything.
podium, step and
So-
repeat.
We just
Yeah.
won't have Santa Claus.
And
I
I'll
can
have
put Santa
a,
Claus if you really want me to. I just gotta put a pillow on my stomach nowadays, but you know, unlike my old years, but.
yeah, and I'll have a conversation, to make sure that all that's in line for us, because we had it first, so.
I mean, realistically. I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm gonna write an email to the town manager because I don't think that's fair to our committee.
Gotcha.
And you know. I don't know about how you guys feel about it, but I'll copy you guys on it, but that's, you know, that's the real, I mean, we're locked into that date by resolution. I mean, there shouldn't be other events, you know, and that's why our event doesn't grow. Because they're always scheduling stuff around our event. You know, like, let's say they did the jingle jog that morning, that's not an issue because it's a morning event.
Right.
But if you're going head to head with our event,
Same
now
time,
elected officials have to choose.
right,
You know, you have town staff has to choose, residents have to choose, and it's not fair to us, you know?
Well, last year we only had one representative and a mayor part-time.
Yeah, the mayor left in the middle, and then I think Diego stayed the whole
Yeah.
time,
Right.
you know, and that was the only representative that we had. Town staff, besides, I think Austin was there obviously the whole time,
Right.
because I don't even think I think Jeremy was on paternity leave, right?
But he was.
he was there to set up and.
Jeremy was?
I remember, I think so.
Yeah, I'm confirming that, because I voiced it as well, I'm like, hey, that I have an event that day as well, and maybe they changed it. So, but from my understanding, that was like kind of the date set, so I'm checking here on the town calendar to make sure that, you know, we're not blowing a fuse when maybe it got resolved.
Because
but-
when did they do it the same weekend last year?
They've never done it, I don't think, I don't, never
They've
heard of a
always-
Santa event.
Yeah, they've done it the last 2 to 3 years,
Never even knew about it.
because I know Manny's always Santa, and he, you know, he gets that done, so let me.
Roman, were you gonna see if we could update or, the logo? Were we gonna do something with the logo?
That I was gonna have. Tico's team take a look at it, but
Mhm.
I gotta
Okay.
see if I have them doing these posters, I think
Right.
I might wait.
So we're good, because it's the reindeer run.
So it's a jingle ball jog, or whatever it is.
The reindeer run
Jingle
in
ball
the
jog.
morning, and that's why Manny's Santa, because Santa goes out.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because I kept thinking, I've never heard, I'm always.
And it's
Yeah,
still
that's
10,
work.
so. We're good.
Yeah, I mean, that one, yeah, that
I've
one's
heard of that
every
one
year.
too.
Yeah. So we're good on, in regards to, there's no overlap. It's the
Right,
same
no,
day, but
exactly.
no. Not at the same time.
Yeah, it used to be called the Jingle Bell Jog. Now I guess it's called the Reindeer. Run.
Reindeer run.
Yeah.
It used to be the Jingle Bell Jog,
Mhm.
though. I remember that one. Yeah, I mean, that I don't have an issue with because that starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. So,
Right.
Right. That's just the example you used.
exactly. Um,
So no need to blow gas.
okay, sounds good to me. All right, let's see. All right, so again, so we have a deadline of Friday. Hopefully you hear back from Ocean Bank.
Yeah.
And then if not, then we'll negotiate with someone else, finalize our budget and our sponsorships. Logistics wise, I think we just finalized it with that schedule that I sent Andres. Sounds pretty good to me.
I'll send you the details in regards to Payway, but I mean, we're obviously gonna take it.
Right,
Oh, for
right.
sure.
No, I was just saying that because then we have to think and consider how we're gonna get these gift cards away.
Yeah.
That was just my,
I would think, stick them under a chair and, hey, everybody look under your chair, you know, thanks to
We
Payway.
did
we're
that
giving-
last year, didn't we, too? Yeah, we did one. last
We didn't
year.
have gift cards last year.
No, but we had something, wasn't it, at that, the Hall of Fame where there was a, I thought it was a Hall of Fame that we did that.
I don't think so.
But that's cool. We could do it, you know, if they give us under five random
Five random
chairs.
chairs throughout the.
And, you know,
I would start at the second level of tables, not the first row tables. Not at the inductees tables, I would start behind, but then again, we gotta make sure there's people at those tables.
yeah.
Do we know if the mayor's letter did
I
go
sent
out?
it out.
They
It
would not.
did go out?
Yeah, it went out before, I think that the next day.
Okay.
I got on it and I sent them out the next day after our meeting, so everybody should have already received it.
Okay.
Because the postal service, I think,
That's
they're
great.
pretty good in regards to next day or, you know.
Mhm.
and if
Because
not-
on that letter, I didn't mean to interrupt. you.
Yeah, it has-
In that, well, in that letter, it probably said you can invite 10 guests.
It gives
So-
all it gives all the information about.
But if it says 10 and now we're doing 20, we really need to
Right.
kind of immediately call our nominees. And let them know that they can do 20. Yeah, am I correct in that? We can do 20?
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay. I'll check when I go
so
home.
Dave, can you call Caballero? and
Yeah.
Tell them that they can
Yeah, I
bring
wanna
20?
Check with him about it.
But they only get 10 reserved parking spots and then there are other parking areas there, but is that right again?
Yes, I mean, if they need more than 10, then they can park at the tennis court area, right?
Right,
Yeah.
so, but you get 10, you have 20 guests come at 5:30, but
Correct.
10 will be VIP parking and
Correct.
others,
They need to provide us a list,
anyway, a list.
and
And who's going to?
who's gonna introduce them, induct them per se.
We would probably know,
Assuming it would be Curtis.
Curtis,
If he-
I would think.
I would think it's Curtis. Is Blake still around? Have you reached out to Blake to let him know Reed's going in?
I haven't,
Richard?
he's up in, well, Richards, I don't know where he is, because he lives in a mobile home, driving all over the country,
Or, is he?
and, but Stevie lives in Orlando.
Oh, he's up in Orlando?
Yeah.
Do you have the logo anywhere, PNG or JPEG? Do you have
Where-
our logo?
Yeah,
Can you email it out?
Well, you got somebody that can do something?
We have our digital media and magnet. We'll see.
Oh, if they're willing to do it. I mean,
Mhm.
we were gonna put it out. I forgot like a crowdsource and stuff like that. And,
Mhm.
you know, people were gonna charge us for it. And I remember Jeremy doing that, but we can get somebody, if you have a
What
digital media magnet.
We're gonna redo it?
Yeah, just to, you know, spruce
I
it
mean,
up.
add some color, like a green background. I don't know, add some color. in it.
The blue, what are you talking about? The blue is the town's,
Yeah, no, I like the blue, but like the trophy, maybe I'd that gold or something. There's something else in there. Add a little color.
you know, that would be nice.
The speech is 5 minutes, right?
I,
We said 5 to 7 before? Or always just 5 minutes? Cause they always go.
They always go over. Guess we could say around.
okay, so Danny DeVito saying he hasn't received his letter yet.
gotcha.
Reed got his.
You can, okay, we got his.
Yeah, because they were sent out, so. Hopefully they'll be there then tomorrow. But I know they live a little far further than,
Yeah, they're in Southwest Ranches.
Yeah.
But they were out of town this weekend, so he hasn't gone to the mailbox today.
Program, well, I had that on my list from last time.
Usually, I mean, the liaison would put that together and it's a digital thing. The
Okay.
QR code.
We talked about that, and then we talked about like if I can get a copy that I'd print a few, even if I have to print it from my school, just cause like. The older people, they're not good with those.
Yeah,
And they would like, it would be nice, even like if it's keepsake, or let's say we're all sitting around the table, I'm gonna probably put some on each of the inductee tables at least, like, you know. People who are sitting around might wanna look at that. Cause not everybody's a techie.
Right.
yeah. Yeah, I get you. And what I will need is, we're obviously 5:30. I mean, you sent the email with more or less a breakdown, but to make the agenda, we're gonna have the band out, national anthem, I'm assuming,
Mhm.
you know, the whole deal, then after that. You guys are gonna talk.
We don't talk. I mean, I introduce
don't-
everybody and then we go straight into it. We let the mayor,
The mayor, you know, he talks.
Gotcha.
I mean, obviously if the new mayor is there that day.
Mayor elect or mayor, new mayor.
whoever.
So how are we gonna handle it? That's a good point.
Well,
I mean, we won't know tomorrow.
No, no.
I mean, I think I'm
mean,
gonna
it's
invite
not-
Manny, obviously, and Manny can still speak, because again, to me, this will always be Manny's event. No offense to whoever the new mayor is,
Right.
this is always Manny's event, so, I mean, Manny gets a few minutes also, and then whoever the new mayor, if they choose to speak, that's on them, you know, it's their choice. Well, I mean, I can always bring the new mayor up first, and then, you know, always bring up Manny after, you know. We can figure that out, you know, as we get closer, but, I'm trying to see here, because I thought I had.
Marcus, do you have the program that we used last year that we?
I
can
think I
just
had it. I'm
change?
looking for it now.
That way we can just
yeah, we'll more or
manipulate
less,
the names.
See, I thought I had the program here.
We'll run to the boys room. Excuse me. I'm taking note if I miss it, I'm going to the boys room.
we gotta put that in the minutes.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
the whole town.
We gotta vote on that, yeah.
Okay, here it is. Here's the program from last year. I think. Yeah, Austin sent it out November 16th. And please see attached the completed program and QR code. But it's not really in my email. So here it is. I'm gonna forward it to Andres. Andres, you can send it to everybody.
Was that a Word document? or
It's a PDF.
PDF?
And I'll also
Better.
update it, I mean,
Yeah,
you know, make sure it falls in line with what we're doing, because. You know,
Yeah, man, because like, case in point, we gotta figure out,
Yes.
we'll know about Ocean Bank, because Ocean Bank's got the. Actually,
Right.
where is Ocean? Yeah, Ocean, presented by Ocean Bank is like the middle of the first page, you know what I mean? The second page is the mayor and council, which will have to get updated.
you know,
Which
which.
has to
pretty much
get
everybody has to
updated.
get updated on that one, and
The event program is pretty much, I mean, it's just changing the names. The class, and then the bios that we put on the plaques, we also put in the program. So. Yeah, just sent, you know. Cool.
yeah, I'll have that updated, just
Okay.
send me. And also, our description of everybody, I know you said you're gonna. work
Yeah, I'll
on
work on
it.
it.
Is it gonna be more or less the same that we presented to council, or?
Pretty much, I just gotta tweak it a little bit. It's very minor tweaks, but yeah, usually I.
is it
grab-
what exactly goes on their
Yeah.
plaque?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah, it's the proof.
yes.
Yeah, so I should have it by the end of the week. I mean, it's been crazy with football and pickleball and, you know, life in general, work.
We're all busy, man.
Yeah.
We get it.
Okay.
Something.
Alright, so, budget, I mean, we're hoping for good news on the budget.
All right, now, when it comes to the bartender. You guys don't know who she was,
I don't know.
I don't know
Did
who
we
she
ever
was.
figure that out? No, we said a name, but I don't know. It was like, we thought Marcos was the one that knew, her, but you called and he wasn't him.
So do you guys want me to just look for someone else and get a price on that, or?
You know who might have? Could it have been? Who? The people that do the mayor's gala. I can't remember the name of that company. Cause I know we,
Exquisite?
no,
No. I thought it was like a lady that somebody knew. Wasn't from a company, I can tell you that for sure, because I used to, I would chit chat with her for a while, and I thought she was friends with the cleaning crew. So I was like, oh, I just thought it was somebody's friend and say, we'll give you $50 and she worked. I thought she was like, who runs, like, do people run the clubhouse anymore at the Optimist? Like back in my time, it was like the Tufts always ran the concessions, or we always.
sessions run by a gentleman from the Optimist Club.
He's in charge of it?
He's like
Yeah.
one of the vice presidents.
Cashman.
Yeah, he's one of the vice presidents of Optimus.
But he runs it, he stocks it, he does everything. So I don't.
No, maybe it was him that knew, maybe somebody asked him, and maybe it was somebody that he knew that he asked, I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody has to know this lady.
We gotta. Cause obviously we wanna have someone
Right.
serving the, the wine and the
Save
soda and stuff like that, so. We can't figure out who it is, we're gonna have, we're gonna have to look for someone else.
Right.
Um,
The bartender person, the lady, we never figured out who she was.
Stephanie?
Yeah, we just don't know who,
Somebody,
we just don't know where we get it from.
Yeah, I mean, cause all my notes just say Stephanie. And
and nobody knows who.
Jeremy didn't know?
I don't think it goes Jeremy, I don't.
How about Austin? Did you have a chance to call Austin?
I texted him, but he was very busy, he finally got a job up there, he's working for Raw County, I think it is. Ross
Raleigh?
County, Rawlings County, yeah.
Raleigh.
In North Carolina.
In North Carolina, so he's very busy now. He got a manager role up there, so. But then. That's time to chat, but. Yeah, I mean, if we can't figure out who it is necessarily, we're just gonna have to try to find somebody and.
Cause you don't think Cashman will know anybody, right?
I can ask him tonight.
When we see him now.
Oh, there you go.
I know we had mentioned about possibly trying to use the Joy Kids to help out that night, but I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
we gotta talk to Chris about that.
No, he wants to do it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, I asked him.
You already asked him, perfect. Anything on putting the event up on the bulletin?
Yeah, I
on the-
asked
He
Danny
did
to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's up, but.
I haven't.
I didn't
I
see it
asked
when
him
I
to-
passed by there in the mornings, but I'm going not super fast,
Right.
not
If you-
like some
if
other
you-
people with fast cars.
If you come up with something that you want
Okay.
out there, we could, maybe.
Yeah, because I saw what you said with the email, it was just Hall of Fame inductees but yes, I'll email that.
Right.
Should I just directly do you with Danny and that?
Well, no, it's fine, just if you. I meant to follow up with him on that,
That's
but
okay.
tonight
I'll
we'll
just make
see.
it or wait.
You gonna email him?
Yeah.
You have his email?
He sent it and we were all attached to it, so
If
I just
he-
didn't see a reply from him.
Oh, he didn't?
I didn't see a reply from him. I just saw what you said, hey, Danny, do you think we can get it, take off
Right.
what you did from
That's why I
last year?
need to ask him tonight if he even got it. We keep him pretty busy.
You think? I mean, I don't have anything else, I mean. Obviously, we gotta leave open. And these next few weeks with the holidays and stuff is gonna be. Tight, I think we need to leave a date open just as an emergency meeting,
Mhm.
obviously, depending on what happens
With the sponsor.
with the title sponsor.
Yeah, and if you guys, I'll send an email, if I hear any word, just so we're kind of in the loop.
Right.
But hopefully we can have that finalized before Friday. If not on Friday, I'll send out an email saying, hey, we haven't heard back, we're gonna have to,
Right.
move on.
Do you wanna schedule something for next week, Wednesday, as
Hey,
an
you have
emergency?
Jose's
We're
number?
good.
Yeah, at home.
Oh, gotcha, okay,
Okay, I'll give him a call.
gotcha,
Remind him to get in touch with you regarding the photos
yeah,
and how many in his party. Perfect.
Andres, can you look at the calendar for the 13th for next week? Just as a placeholder, just in case we need to meet.
So when it comes to the 13th, it is fully booked. We could do the 20th at 6. Like if you guys want to keep it on a Wednesday, the 20th
Or the 18th,
at 6, the 18th is booked.
would have to be the 20th.
Yeah, the 20th.
That would give us 1, 2, 3 weeks.
Yeah, or we could do the 27th as well.
27th, I will not be here.
Yeah,
I will be in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's the day.
That's
before
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's
We're back,
Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
So yeah, I guess let's book it for the 20th. As a placeholder for 6 p.m.
You're gonna put it in?
Yeah,
I will put a hold on it, yeah.
yeah, put a hold on it. Obviously, we'll make that.
The week
decision.
before,
No, you don't.
I'll email all of you and,
What was the date?
20th.
confirm.
At 6.
At 6. It's a Wednesday. It's the day after the Golden Bones thing.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I need the 23rd of Chicago. So.
That'd be
Wait a
nice.
second. I beat you.
All right, so seeing nothing else, we have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Motion to adjourn by Dave,
Second.
second. by Miriam. All in favor,
Aye.
motion carries 4-0, meeting adjourned 6:46 p.m.
I'll try to redo the logo by then. No, I will have it done. So we don't have to bother him.
I just said, if you have it done by then, that way I can give it to him
Yeah.
so that we can use it for the,
Okay.
for the
the sign,
post.
okay. And then, yeah, because I think what I'll do, and then I'll have it on Andres too, so we can add it to the program, so I'll print. And then if you send just like, doesn't have to be perfect, but like the program.
It's
Did you
76.
send it to me too, or just to him?
And then to him, he's gonna use, ask him to
Put
send
it
it
on
out.
next 300.
That way,
Yeah, 70.
I'll play with it to make it look like,
Oh, it's
like a
76.
booklet, and then I'll print at least one for approval from you guys.
Next 300.
And see, I was gonna bring my little centerpiece, because I did one this weekend,
X2.
just to show you guys, to make you a part.
Just show us up.
No.
We have no.
But
Next
that was
week,
gonna do,
309,
so the logo is coming out of the
Okay.
centerpiece.
I'll give him a shout and have him get in
Just-
touch with him.
Yeah.
Or
Little
you let him
touch-up
know,
of
you
who we
know,
are.
Yeah.
And then
who do you want to send it to, like one is a face shot, one Saturday night shot.
This Saturday is
How
his
many in
gala.
this park?
We have his gala at the Gulf Street.
It's like you can send it out.
Okay, all right,
Say
16.
9:20.